Hi everybody, my name is Dmitry Pavlov. I work at ClickHouse, and today I wanted to show you how we use AI at ClickHouse to work with data. So meet DWAINE. DWAINE, or Data Warehouse AI Natural Expert, is a tool that we built for our internal users so they could work with our data warehouse in natural way using natural language. And for obvious reasons, in this demo, I will not be able to show our real customers' consumption because this is confidential data. So I will show you an example of our internal usage, our internal organizations, which is working in the same way as our customers' consumption work. So let's start with something really simple. Let's ask DWAINE to count the number of our total internal organizations, or our total internal accounts or customers. So before DWAINE goes to the data warehouse itself, it actually goes to our internal wiki, our internal business glossary, and reads all the data and business processes description. This is extremely important for accuracy. And only then DWAINE goes to the data warehouse and runs some queries to get the result. And once he gets the result, he can build a visual, or in this particular case, just give us the number that we're looking for. So right now it finishes his analysis, and now we have 538 internal organizations, which sounds reasonable. Our employees create a lot of works. And now let's try something more complicated. Let's find the third internal organization by the amount of data stored, and also build a monthly CNC consumption bar chart for the last 8 months for this org. And as I live in the Netherlands, let's use the colors of the Dutch national flag. So once again, DWAINE goes to the internal wiki to get some description for fields that he will need in this analysis. Then he runs some queries. He found organization ClickHouse demos, which is the third by the number of data stored in tables. And now he builds monthly CHC consumption chart. CHC stands for ClickHouse credits. If DWAINE runs into an error when he creates a query, for example, a syntax error, syntax mistake, he reruns the query by himself. He is able to fix the query. And currently, once he gets all the data from the data warehouse, he is building the chart using the HTML artifact. You can use HTML, Python, or for example, React app. And here is our chart. So this is monthly credit consumption for organization called ClickHouse Demos, stacked by compute storage, data transfer, and backup. All charts are interactive, so you can click on different dimensions, and it will adjust live. Now, let's ask for the same thing, but for another organization called Data Warehouse Prod. But also now, let's ask for a forecast for this organization for the next 6 months. This is a little bit more tricky. Data Warehouse Prod organization is our internal data warehouse organization itself, and it's one of the biggest organization in our internal usage, more than 1 petabyte of data currently. So DWAINE gets all the information from the data warehouse right now, and also builds a chart. But this time it will also contain forecast. It's very simple. You just ask for forecast. You don't need to run any SQL queries, and it shows you the estimation. Interesting that though March is not complete right now, I'm recording this video in the beginning of March, we indeed lowered our consumption in the beginning of March. DWAINE understands this, so that's why the forecast is lower for April than for February, even though March is not complete yet. Now let's ask for something a little bit different. Let's ask to build a pie chart showing a distribution of the billing statuses across internal organization. Across internal organizations. And basically, this is not a complicated task, but I really want to show you something awesome that DWAINE is capable to do. So our billing status is some kind of field describing the state of organization, like, for example, paid or in trial. So it's very easy to create a query and to run this analysis. Much simpler, much easier for DWAINE than creating a forecast in the previous example. And now we get our pie chart. But now what we want to do, let's make a screenshot of this pie chart. Yeah, there is also some tables with examples with the same data. But for now, let's make a screenshot of this pie chart. And then we'll ask DWAINE to validate the validity of a file, of a screenshot, without actually knowing any text information on the picture. So I am uploading this pie chart as a picture right now, as an image, to the UI, and I asked DWAINE to verify the data on this chart. So in this example, DWAINE already has some context, so he can just verify the numbers with the numbers that he was calculating above. So he parses the image, he understands the text, and he says that, yes, indeed, this chart is correct, and the total number of organizations and the distribution are both correct. Interesting that if DWAINE would not have this context, if this would be an absolutely new chat, and someone uploads this image in an empty chat without any context, DWAINE would still understand that this is a chart showing distribution of internal organizations across billing statuses because of the title of the chart, and then he would go to our internal data warehouse and check the data. This is extremely useful for the sales team to determine if some screenshots, for example, that our customer sends to them with some CHC consumption that they get in the ClickHouse UI are correct or not, if the data is accurate. So under the hood, DWAINE uses our internal data warehouse for data analysis. And our internal data warehouse actually captures the data from all our internal systems in the company, like, for example, our billing system, our cloud service provider consumption, our CRM, our product logs, and some other internal systems. It processes this data with the DBT engine, and then it creates data marts. These are the tables that contain business information and that are exposed to our internal users through a BI tool. We use Superset BI, or through ad hoc, running ad hoc queries in our SQL console. And DWAINE itself is, first of all, the Anthropic's large language model called Sonnet. Currently, we use version 3.7. And also, we use LibreChat project, which is an open source UI that works with the majority of most popular LLMs like Google's Gemini, ChatGPT, Anthropic's model. And also, we use MCP servers. MCP is Model Context Protocol. This protocol is open sourced, and it was created by Anthropic team a few months ago. And it allows you to connect your large language model to various of data sources and agents. And we use MCP ClickHouse server that was created by our team and also open source, so you can use it for DWAINE to access the data warehouse itself. And we use MCP GitHub server to access our internal wiki, which has not only the data description, but also describe the business processes in the company. And this is extremely, extremely important for DWAINE to make accurate forecasts and to make accurate visuals. Also, it's important to mention that we never send any customer's PII, personal information, or obviously any customer's data to any of large language models or any other AI services. So all we send is some identifiers, IDs, and some anonymized data. So currently, DWAINE is used by internal teams. For example, our sales team uses DWAINE to track customers' consumption, to see customers' issues, to help our customers to optimize their spend. Our engineering team uses DWAINE to track our workloads, to track our capacity in terms of EC2 machines, compute and storage. Also, our finance team uses DWAINE to get our key company financial metrics and some other internal, to perform some other internal analysis. So that's it. Thank you for watching.